How do professional volleyball players train? How many and what types of training you can have in a week? Many of you have asked me in the comments how you should train during a week, what to do and when to do it. In my professional career, I have experienced many weekly training plans and tried many volleyball schools in Italy, Poland, Turkey, France, Argentina and other countries. And in this video, I will show you one of the possible weekly training plans. It's not an exact 1 week from one coach, rather a combination of several approaches. This plan is built with one game day a week in mind, and that's Saturday, when you may play one game or tournament. This weekly schedule is quite demanding with 2 training sessions on most days. It's not built for beginner volleyball players, but rather for intermediate to league and professional players and teams. Morning practices are not long, usually under 2 hours, including stretching before and after practice. In the afternoon practice, you should put in 2 hours of work, plus I recommend 20 minutes of individual stretching and recovery with perhaps a roller after each afternoon practice. Ideally, you should still go for a massage once a week, for example a leg and back massage, which is mainly of preventative importance. Let's move on to a weekly training plan itself. We start the week on Monday. After Saturday's game, we had Sunday off, so we are rested and ready to train hard. We spend the morning training in the gym, focusing on developing strength but also dynamics. In the gym, we warm up, do 5 to 6 preventative exercises, and then we do about 10 heavy exercises for upper and lower body. Some of them we supplement with compensatory exercises. I talk more about compensatory leg exercises, when to do them and why to do them in my online course, The Ultimate Guide to Increase Your Vertical Jump. Anyway, you don't have to spend 2 hours in the gym. You should be able to do everything in an hour and a half. After the gym, take a rest. Your afternoon training should follow at least 4 hours after your morning training. Afternoon training in the hall with balls can come next. Before the training, I recommend you do some exercises with elastic band. Great inspiration for elastic band exercises can be found again on VolleyCountry, where in the free online course Guide to Fundamental Elastic Band Exercises, I show you simple exercises for volleyball players with elastic bands. After the elastic band, there is already a volleyball practice that should be largely focused on developing individual technique in various volleyball skills. Tuesday morning we start in the hall. I don't recommend jumping too much in the morning sessions. In the morning, for example, in the Italian A1 series, not many teams are attacking and jumping, doing complex team drills. The coaches save the attacking for the afternoon. We'll start Tuesday morning practice with some core exercises, warm up. This practice is primarily focused on defense. We'll start at the wall, where we'll do various bump drills for 5 to 10 minutes. Again, if you need inspiration, I have a great online course with 120 wall drills. After the wall drills, we move on to the defense drills, ideally using larger boxes for teammates or coaches to stand on during these drills and attacks over the net at the defenders. Or you can take inspiration from online course of famous coach Javier Weber, where he shows many great exercises to improve your defense skills. You should be done with Tuesday morning practice in approximately 90 minutes. After lunch and rest comes the afternoon practice. In this Tuesday practice, we will do some agility drills after the warm-up. It's definitely a good idea to include some jump development drills, do some plyometric drills. These plyometrics exercises don't have to be difficult. You don't have to jump hundreds of jumps. I talk about this more and in more detail in my online course on increasing your jump. Once you have done these exercises, it's time for volleyball training and technique development. Again, after your training, take 20 minutes to do a proper stretch. On Wednesday, we start the day with an hour of practice on receiving and serving. Liberos pass only, outside hitters alternate receiving and serving, other players are only serving. The goal of the practice is to have as many quality reps as possible on the receive but also on the serve. On Wednesday afternoon, we will again spend some time working out with elastic bands, especially on the preventative exercises for the shoulders but also for the knees. Then as a part of warm-up, I recommend a few exercises from the athletic alphabet followed by a few sprints. Most of the Wednesday afternoon practice is then devoted to team training and practicing various game situations. Thursday morning we head to the gym for a dynamic weight training. This is a similar practice to Monday, but we no longer do them with the same weight, rather with less weight and faster repetitions. The gym also includes work on developing ankle speed in the form of a jumping rope or step box work. Thursday afternoon practice is already focused mainly on playing 6 versus 6. For example, with an exercise where the coaches throw different balls and count the scores. You can play from 17-17 onwards. A team has to win 3 balls in a row to score another 1 point. After this practice, the tactical preparation for Saturdays begins. When the players watch actions of the team they will play on Saturday on video individually at home. There is only one training session on Friday and it's in the morning. We will include 3 to 5 minutes with elastic bands, a few exercises from the athletic alphabet and then primarily team drills. 1-6 simulates the game of Saturday's opponent and the other starting 6 tries to react to that play and prepare for the game. The end of practice is devoted to serving and receiving. After practice, the team gets together to discuss the tactical plan for the match. On Saturdays, most professional teams have a short 1-hour pre-match practice. The focus of this practice is warm-up, serve and receive and a few attacks. Before the match, the team meets for a while in the locker room where they review their tactical plan for the match, how to defend the opponent and how to play themselves to ensure the team's success. After the match comes a day off. On Sunday I recommend you rest. I don't mean lying in the bed all day. It's good to do some activity, take a walk, go swimming or to the sauna for a while. Many professional teams and national teams have a similar weekly training plan. Of course, if you are now training 2 times a week and can't train in the morning, this plan will be hard for you to follow. Think of this plan more as a guideline, as an inspiration or as a goal you want to achieve. Either way, I believe that even this weekly plan will help you become a better player. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.